Okay guys, so in the last lecture we covered these key elements of job hunting, which include identifying your skills, developing your resume and cover letter, researching job opportunities, networking, applying for jobs, interviewing, evaluating job offers. That is what we covered in the last lecture. Okay, moving forward, so what is the biggest problem that I'm sure that a lot of you would agree with me? The biggest problem with job hunting for working professionals is that we don't have the time, right? It's a very challenging and highly time consuming process, developing your cover letter, developing your resume, whatever points we covered over here, developing your resume, cover letter, researching about job opportunities, doing all the networking, applying for jobs, interviewing, evaluating job offers, identifying your skills, strength, all of these processes, with a few which are very very time consuming. The rest are slightly less, but all of this process is very time consuming. And the best part, job hunting can be like this entire job hunting process, which is very challenging and highly time consuming. The best part about it, thanks to AI, this process is going to be easier than ever. This is the promise that I make. It's going to be easier than ever. You will be able to do all of this, like, be it networking, be it making a resume, identifying your own skills, strengths, etc. You can do it easier than ever. And this is what we are going to be covering in this particular module. So moving forward, what is the key element number one that we discussed for job hunting? It was identifying your own skills and strengths, and that is where this is what we'll be doing right now. So moving forward, so what is the first tool that I have for you guys? What is tool number one that I have for you guys? If you want to understand your own online personality, basically you want to build relationships with others as well. It could be professional relationship, personal relationship, whatever. If you want to identify your own self and someone, whom you are going to be talking to, then, like if you want to understand your own self, someone else whom you are going to be speaking to, then this particular tool is for you guys. The name of this particular tool is Crystal Knows. Okay, Crystal Knows helps you, basically accelerates customer relationships by revealing the natural personality of your online presence, and then provides personality based communication tips. Okay, so I'll just show it with the help of a demo, exactly how you can use Crystal Knows to know so much more about yourself and about the other person as well. Okay, let us try to understand it with the help of a demo. Okay, moving forward, I'll go to Crystal Knows. Okay, this is the thing that we have in front of us, crystalknows.com. This is the URL. Okay, over here, wait, I think it has logged me in, but for the sake of this particular demo, I'll do everything step by step. Okay, you go to crystalknows.com, then click on login. Okay, once you click on login, you'll be asked to create an ID and a password. Just create an ID and a password, and then you'll be redirected to this particular screen, which is welcome to Crystal. Okay, now I have to enter details about myself. So I'll enter the first detail, which is I live in India. Okay, let me choose India. I have chosen this. My job title is like I'm a co-founder. Okay, my department is, I would say, okay, I'll just choose other. My company is, this is as you already know, we have 3 startups, so I'll just enter madaboutsports.in. Okay, I'll just skip the profile image part and click on next. Once I do that, it will ask me for these things. Okay, let's see what are the things. So number one, let's get started. It is telling me use Crystal on LinkedIn. We can use Crystal on LinkedIn to view anyone's personality with Crystal sidebar. So this is possible with Crystal. Then you can use Crystal for emails, get personality based suggestions in Gmail and Outlook on what the other person's personality is. And then use Crystal in your CRM. You can check out any buyers. So anyone who's from sales, you can understand your buyers personality and their persona with the help of Crystal if you integrate it in your CRM. That is the power of Crystal. Okay, So let me click on view myself on LinkedIn and let's see what Crystal does. Add Crystal to Chrome, use Crystal on LinkedIn. I'll just click on download. So it will be added to my Google Chrome extension. Okay, I'll click on add to Chrome. I'll click on allow. Okay, so Crystal now has been added to my Chrome. Now what I'll do, again I'll click on view myself on LinkedIn. Now look at it, guys. Once I click on view myself on LinkedIn, just a second. Yeah, so you see this particular pop-up which is there. This is Crystal's icon. Okay, once I click, you can see this particular pop-up comes up in front of you. Okay, to build your personality profile, please confirm that this LinkedIn profile belongs to you. So I'll click on view my profile, and again, you know, this particular pop-up comes. I'll click on this. I'll confirm this is me. Okay, once I confirm that this is me, look at the kind of things that I'm getting over here. Okay, now see the first thing, like it is you know, assessing my entire personality over here, how to communicate, pay close attention to details and set clear expectations for the future. Do place a high value on the product's details even if it takes longer than expected. So it is telling me about my own personality. Okay, if any other person wants to communicate with me, they should, you know, place a high value on the product's details even if it takes longer than expected. Walk him step by step through the buying process without rushing. And believe me, guys, this is very much my personality. Okay, like, you know, I believe in the step by step process of doing things. So walking me through step by step is a very good way of, you know, grabbing my attention. And placing high value on the product's details, this is also something which very is, you know, a sort of a person that I am. And you can try it out with your own profile, guys. Believe me, you will get good answers. You will get, you know, you'll know your personality better with the help of Crystal Knows. I'll show you some very, you know, more cool application of Crystal Knows as well in, you know, of the next few minutes. Don't bypass or skip over any of his feedback, questions and concerns. Don't ask too many probing questions before you have built strong rapport. Okay, so this is the personality that Crystal has, you know, built for me, and this is for people who don't know me yet. And if they want to talk to me, if they want to communicate with me, these are the do's and don'ts which Crystal tells me that this is how you should be communicating to me, basically, you know, Aditya Goenka. So this is basically a chart sort of a thing wherein it allots you know, what sort of a personality a person is, and this is where I belong. Okay, conscientious is what you know, Crystal calls me. Okay, so this is how, like, it has segregated my, you know, it has basically given a user details about myself. Let's see what are the further things which are there. Expected behavior: being comfortable with a rigid structure, approaching problems cautiously and methodical, needing space to think things through. Aditya likes being well informed, so share plenty about the specifications of your product, very true, as well as data about your product's past performance. Okay, keep the conversation fact focused, be prepared to answer questions, provide lot of details and information. Aditya is precise, team oriented and loves to plan ahead for everything. When reaching out, make sure to articulate clear, accurate expectations, address any concerns with details. Meeting: take time to work out an agenda, ask for his opinion, lead the conversation. When meeting with Aditya, demonstrate your expertise by answering his questions with clarity. Maintain a logical, realistic mindset throughout the discussion. Avoid rushing him on pressuring him to commit to a decision before he is ready. Very true things about me. Taking his time energizes, taking his time, asking questions, support from others, stressors, sudden change in plans, etc. Speaking: ask him to explain something in detail, etc. Working together, follow through on your commitments, introduce clear guidance.